Hello and welcome back to Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. When we last left off, well, we did some stuff for the Old Gods quest, but we're back here in Kintara. After dropping off Swift over in Tehran. Greetings, Outlander! Welcome to the Elven city of Kintara. Greetings to you. Yes, I really hope you give me an excuse to remove you. Good day. Why you got to be so rude? Wait. Thanks again for bringing me to Toronto. Okay. I guess she just wanted to visit? Anyway, let's go check out this area first. Good day to you. Hello, madame. May I ask who you are? Of course. In your tongue, I am called Whisper. May I ask who you are, madame? Yes, of course. I am Alyssa Relthus. It's a pleasure to meet you, Alyssa Relthus. What brings you to Kintara? Actually, that's a long story. However, all that's happened. So all of your adventures started when you walked from the wreckage of that, what'd you call it, blimp? No, yeah. That is quite a tale, and I appreciate you trusting me with it. I'd like to give you something as well, perhaps to aid you in the coming days. She hands you a small gem. It might help you to, well, become a little less conspicuous. Thank you. May I ask you a few questions? Certainly. What do you do here in Kintara, Whisper? I suppose you could call me a scientist. Shh! If anyone heard me say that here, I'd be thrown to the forest floor. Scientist? What is it that you're studying, Whisper? Well, I'm studying the local wildlife. There are many strange and magical creatures in the Glimmering Forest, and no one's really taken the time to catalog them all, study their unique characteristics. I am doing so. What sort of creatures are you studying now? Right now I'm cataloging the different types of will-o'-the-wisps according to their particular essence. I'm almost finished, but I can't seem to gather a sample from the rare Voltar wisp. What is this Voltar's wisp? Voltar's wisp is a special kind of will-o'-wisp, very rare and typically hostile. You can tell them by their blue hue. Will-o'-the-wisps come in all colors, but only Voltar's wisps are blue. I've had the most difficult time finding one and gathering its essence. What do you mean by its essence? Some will-o'-wisps, when they die, leave behind what is known as their essence, a physical manifestation of their magical properties. Sometimes it's used in magical potions and poisons. We have an apothecary here in Kintara, Mr. Sharp, who specializes in those sorts of things. I see. Perhaps I could be of assistance. Yes, perhaps you could be at that. I've been very busy here, and I haven't been able to go out wisp hunting. If you were able to give me some essence of Voltar's wisps, I could offer you a magical scroll. Would you be interested in something like that? I'll do so in return. That's wonderful. You travel within the Glimmering Forest long enough, you should run across Voltar's wisps. Good luck to you, my friend. Farewell. Oh. Thanks, dog. Also, you cannot pet the dog in this game. It is terrible. We have Whisper's Gem, which is a usable item. Yes, I am here. Greetings, maiden. May I ask your name? But of course, I am known as Kal Nindiro in the Elven tongue. However, you may call me Fawn. A pleasure, Fawn. What do you do here? Oh, forgive me for not telling you before. I'm accustomed to everyone knowing my position. I am the Master Healer. I'm here to help all those in need of restoration. Oh, what a pleasure to meet you, great lady. Could I ask you a favor? Oh, yes. What does you require, Alyssa Relthus? Well, I don't need healing at the moment. Let's try bartering. Oh, you've got some stuff. Gnomish chainmail, oil thieves letter, thread armor, in case I need to give that back over to, and a faded ring. Critical hit chance plus 5, gambling plus 1. Not bad, but I don't really have a lot of extra money to just throw around. I don't really need an emerald necklace, so yeah, sure, take it. And that should be it for now. We're all set to go and talk to the Silver Lady, but there's some more stuff to do here in town. Let's see here. Alright, so let's head this way. Check out this building. A dwarf wizard? Huh. Yes. I'm surprised to see a dwarf here. This is my home. What do you wish of me? Well, I am looking for the elves responsible for banishing the Black Mountain clan. I know nothing of that. I renounced all my dwarven affiliations when to come here and study the ways of magic. For information of that nature, you need to consult with Raven. You're a mage. That seems a bit unusual. I've been drawn towards the magic for my entire life. Unlike most dwarves, I have no affinity to things of a technological nature. So that's why you live here. I am under a tutorial agreement to my teacher, Wrath. I'm unable to leave it until my contract is finished. You sound as if you want to leave now. I cannot take living with these elves. I thought my magical bent would make me kin to them somehow, but that is not the case. I need to find a release from my servitude before I go mad. What exactly is the term of your contract? My contract runs until the end of Wrath's life. In exchange for training in magical arts, I've agreed to serve him. But that bitter old elf can last another 100 or 2, possibly 300 years. Why'd you agree to such an indeterminate length of service? No elf would want to take a dwarf as an apprentice, and it was the best offer I could get. It wasn't bad at first when Wrath was simply surly. Over the past 50 years or so, he's become increasingly bitter and difficult to work for. I know what I'll do if I can't convince him to release me soon. Why don't you just leave? I would never dishonor myself doing so. The only thing that can release me besides his death is his word. Well, perhaps I can convince him to release you. Thank you for the offer, but your interference would only serve to anger him, which I would lead to greater torment for myself at his hands. If you're certain, I suppose I'll be on my way then. Let's see here. Well, if we go to the other way, I mean, I know he said don't talk to Wrath, but yeah, let's try talking to him anyway. That's not a good sign. You see the dead body of Wrath, Jormung's mentor. There seems to be no signs of violence or a struggle. This empty wine glass is a strange, pungent odor. Unidentified boots. Yoink!
What is it that you want?
Aha! You're finally wearing something new. And I think that means all of your gear is now magical. Okay, Jormungandr. Your master seems dead. Very dead. Elf guard. What business do you have here? Dortmund is under arrest for murder. You believe he killed Rav? Who else could have done it? Elves like us don't kill each other. Besides yourself, he was the only other outsider in Kantara when the murder occurred. Does that not make me a suspect as well? I've only spoken to several people who claim to have seen you wandering around during the time of the murder must have been committed. Well, how was he killed, if you don't mind me asking? We haven't determined that as of yet. As of this point, all we know is we can find no evidence of any injuries from any weapons. What about magic? Quent's life would have done the trick. No, we of Kantara are acutely attuned to the flows. If any dark necromancy would have been of use, we would have felt it. No weapons or magic. That leaves poison then, right? I'm not at liberty to discuss any more of this case with you. I've revealed far too much already, I fear. May I be allowed to go in and speak with him at least? Sure, go in. But don't try anything. I'll be listening out here. Goodbye. You've returned. I don't believe you're guilty of killing Wrath. Why do you say that? He was not killed with magic or a weapon. That leaves poison. There's only one apothecary, Sharp, in Kantara. If the poison was bought here, he'd be the one to sell it. I need to speak with him somehow. Since I'm confined to my house, I need someone to help clear my name. Are you interested in helping me out? Sure. I'll give it a go. I'll give you my prized Staff of Zorath for your help, madame. I accept your offer. Good day. While I might not have any use for a Staff of Zorath, Virgil's been using that same magic staff for God knows how many videos. He could definitely use an upgrade. So let's see here. Sharp is located... Not marked on this map. Hopefully it's, where everything else is. What can I do for you? Hello, good elf. May I ask who you are? As with most elves, I have a very long name, but in your tongue you can call me Elmond. It was a pleasure, Elmond. May I ask you what you do here in Kantara? I'm a craftsman, madame. I work with wood and metal objects to create objects of magic, weapons, and talismans. The occasional piece of decorative jewelry. We all play our part here in Kantara, and that is mine. I see where you get wood, but where do you get metal? I have many suppliers. We trade often with Stillwater when the need arises, but just lately I've run out of mithril. You know anything about the metal? You know it's rare, and I'm having trouble finding a new source. And without it, many of my objects are incomplete without it. What is mithril? Can't you just use regular metals like iron? Mithril is a very special kind of metal. It's very light, very strong, but its most interesting properties are in respect with magic. Although it's not inherently magical, mithril is very conductive to magic, holding magical spells. Really nothing quite like it. I see. Perhaps I could assist you in obtaining more. Yes, I'd be very grateful for your help. If you can find the caves of the Wheel Clan and bring me back some mithril, I'll be willing to give it to you, or one of my crafted bows. Said there's no better in Kantara. I'll do so in return. Splendid, madame. I'll eagerly await your return. I'll take my leave. Let's barter. Regular bow, elves hunting bow. Yeah, those are probably elven boots. And that increases your magic resistance by 40, which is nice, which is why it's like 5 grand. Roll of exiting. I also have bullets. Oh, you sell them expensively. And some elven chain. Sorry about that. Hopefully you're Sharp. I'm looking for Sharp. Sharp was called out of the village suddenly. I'm his wife. Can I help you with anything? I need to ask him about a poison. Yes, I recognize it. Very distinctive odor. Do you sell that type of poison here? Yes, we do. Although I don't know if we have any at the moment, though. The poison in that glass killed Wrath. Do you know him? Wrath is dead? By the gods. What can you tell me about him? We had a history. The three of us were friends long ago, but he became angry with Sharp when Sharp and I began living together. Who killed him? That dwarven student of his? Why did he become angry when you began living together? He said it was offensive and damaging for the village for us to carry on like humans, as he put it. I believe he was jealous, though. He felt that you were violating elven customs? I believe that he was actually jealous. Sharp and him have fought often in later years. Did Sharp hate Wrath enough to kill him? I think it was the other way around, actually. I think Wrath had become unbalanced. Of course, we all know elves do not have it in them to wantonly murder each other over things like jealousy. Could Sharp have poisoned Wrath to protect you? If he had felt I was in danger, I believe he would do anything to protect me, even sacrifice himself. But as I said, elves would never even think of killing one another. We take a wider view of things, as you know. This is the only life, this life is the only one that elves exist in. When we die, we go to another level. For what purpose would murder serve? Well, let's see, but you said yourself that Wrath was unbalanced. This is disturbing me. I don't wish to speak of it anymore. Is your duress because you know Sharp is guilty? I would have you leave my store now. I'm finished speaking with you. I'll take my leave. A locked vase. I'm sure I went through that a little bit terribly. Well, if we advance time to the evening... and another couple hours. You leave for the night. Lockpicking failed. Okay. Critical success at pick locks. Oh. Lock successfully picked. This vial still has traces of the poison once it contained. Okay. Now, because I was being a little surly with Sharp's wife Ivory there, I might not be able to get the fate point reward. Because, you know, you shouldn't be doing your best Columbo impersonation all the time. But let's finish this quest. And then we'll call it a video. Back again, eh? Here's the proof. You'll need to convict Sharp. This is not possible. Elves don't kill each other. It doesn't happen. I should have known with them living together in the same house, asking if they were married. What do you mean? Our village is our family. Romantic love may be something, or something some of us play at when we're young, but no self-respecting adult shuts himself apart from the community that way. It disrupts the communal flow. Obviously, Sharp was bent on ruining the social order. I knew something like this would happen eventually. Those freaks trying to ruin Kintara with their marriage. It all makes sense now. I'm assuming you'll release Yorman now. Of course, he's free to go. I'll be sending some men around to arrest the anarchist as well. I must be off. Wow, elves are dicks. Thank you for clearing my name. You're welcome. Here's the staff I promised you. You're always welcome to my home. Are you going to leave now that Wrath is dead? I'm sure I'll take my leave of this place soon enough. First I must decide where to go, eh? Well, perhaps we'll meet again one day. Good day. You can have Yorman join your party, but as a dwarven mage, it takes him twice as much fatigue to cast any spell. So it's not a really good idea.
What is it that you want of me?
Yeah, what I want of you is to hold on to this staff. You prefer that staff. Well, okay. But when we come back, we will finally move on with the plotline and talk to the Silver Lady. But that'll be for next time. Have a good one, folks.